ranking every song from Kanye's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Starting in 12th place, last place I have Who Will Survive in America. It's pretty much just talking, which is fine, but it's not going to be any of the other like full-fledged songs. In 11th place, I have Hell of a Life, which isn't even a bad song, but that's just how good this album is, and I just enjoy some of the other tracks a little bit more. And really the same thing goes for 10th place, where I have Lost in the World. Once again, a good song, just not as good as the other ones. Next, I have Blame Game, which I feel like is a pretty underrated song. I think people tend to overlook it, but it's a really cool song where Kanye delves into his emotions. Very poetic song. Doesn't have the biggest amount of replay value for me, but very enjoyable experience the first time I listened to it, and just when I go back to it every so often. In 8th place, I have So Appalled, which I think is just a really catchy song, and all the features really play into it well. In 7th place, and maybe it's just because I've heard it so often, but I have Power. I know it's like such a hit. I don't know, I'm sick of it. That's all I got. But in 6th place, I have Monster. Nicki Minaj's verse, like that shit is crazy. Still, when I listen to it, I'm in awe. And it's an all-around great song, but Nicki Minaj's verse is crazy. In 5th place, I have All of the Lights. One of the best produced songs on the album. The production is amazing. Also, if you listen to the interlude before the actual song, that only enhances it even more. Just missing out on the top 3, I have Dark Fantasy. I don't know how Kanye like consistently creates amazing intro tracks, but like Good Morning, Ultra Light Beam, Dark Fantasy, they're perfect. They're perfect for opening up the album. It does its job so well. In 3rd place, I have Gorgeous. Maybe Kanye's best rapping performance ever. The rapping is just phenomenal, and Kid Cudi's hook is also really catchy. And now we get to 2nd place and 1st place. And I did not know what to do, because we had Devil in a New Dress and Runaway, and both of these songs are perfect, like literally perfect. But I did come to a decision, which literally might change in an hour, but I went with Devil in a New Dress at 2 and Runaway at 1. The sample in Devil in a New Dress, it's so good, like one of the best I've ever heard. Runaway, I have yet to find someone in real life who doesn't like that song. I don't know. That was really tough, though, to pick. Yeah.